This story starts out sad, but it turns into a miracle for this little boy. Ryan is a cute little kid with a cheeky smile, but what you wouldn't know is that he actually had a very hard upbringing. Ryan Morse was left weighing 8 pounds after being starved for 7 years, and he was covered in hair as a result of malnutrition. He had not put on any weight or even grown for 7 years. He was found close to death at an orphanage in Bulgaria. Then the miracle happened in 2015 when Priscilla Moore saw a picture of him on Facebook and went to his rescue. In October of last year, she took Ryan home to Nashville, Tennessee. 13 months later, Ryan has made significant progress and gained 15 pounds in weight. Priscilla herself was actually adopted. She said, "We adopted our first child 4 years ago, and I was adopted too. When I saw a photo of Ryan in the orphanage, I remembered my brother had similar needs and the care he needed before he died." When Priscilla went to sign the papers in July and bond with Ryan for the first time for a couple weeks, she said, "It's a beautiful country, but they don't have funding to take care of kids. They do the best they can. All he needed was a feeding tube. What was killing him was starvation. The first time I saw him, I walked into the room and the first thing that went through my head was that he was going to die. It was shocking. Photos don't do justice. He looked even smaller in real life, sicker and more fragile. My index finger was the same size as his thigh." They rushed Ryan to the hospital as soon as they got back to Nashville. The doctors hadn't even seen anything like it. They were in shock. At first, Ryan suffered from refeeding syndrome, which meant he had to wait until January 2016 before his body could actually handle the feeding tube. Eventually, after months, his body was finally able to accept food. He didn't trust food was coming into the orphanage when he was there, so he learned to regurgitate food to stay alive. Now they're seeing improvements in Ryan. He's starting to enunciate sounds, laugh, and move more. He has began feeding orally in small amounts as well. Ryan is currently seeing different specialists and awaiting an official diagnosis, but it's believed that he has a case of cerebral palsy and a form of dwarfism. Priscilla, his new mom, says that, "I would really urge parents thinking of adoption not to overlook kids with disabilities. It is a struggle. You have to have a dark sense of humor. If you can't laugh, you won't make it. But these kids are worth it." That's it for this episode of Daily Break TV. For more episodes like this one, please subscribe and we will see you soon.